you! Are you looking for a place to go fishing, hunting, kayaking, wildlife viewing, and trapping? Well, look no further because we have the perfect place for you.
The Metzger Marsh. It's a great place for your family. The depth of water ranges from 1 to 4 feet, so it's perfectly safe.
Speaking of family, did you know that the Metzger Marsh was once a vegetable farm run by settlers and their families in the early 1920s?
So not only can you have fun on the water, but you can also learn about the history of the marsh.
If you looked at the marsh today, you would have never thought it was a vegetable garden.
Now it's, marshy. It's also one of the best remaining Ohio wetlands.
The marsh is now run by the Ohio Division of Wildlife.
Metzger Marsh is known for its large populations of mallards, widgeons, and black ducks.
The marsh is home to different types of fish, a few being the yellow perch, white bass, and freshwater drum.
A recent data collection leads to evidence that mute swans, blue-winged teals, and northern shovelers occupy the area.
Mammal populations in the surrounding area are made up primarily from skunks, minks, muskrats, and raccoons.
Yellow-legs, egrets, herons, and spotted sandpipers can be seen sometimes if you look closely.
Metzger Marsh went through an ecosystem collapse because of the invasive species, the zebra mussels.
Because of this, there's less flora in the area. All species have been limited due to the collapse.
The remaining plants include short grasses, cattails, phragmites, and seedling trees.
The most common plant species in the marsh are the phragmites. They have overgrown, so the other plants don't have as much space to spread out and grow.
As you can see, this is a food web made from the fauna and flora found in the Metzger Marsh and its surrounding areas.
The producer of the food chain is grass. The primary consumer is insects.
The secondary consumer is a northern shoveler.
Then the tertiary consumers are minks.
Lastly, the top predator are the bald eagles. Metzger Marsh has a range of temperatures in the month of January from a frigid 16 to 31 degrees Fahrenheit.
Its hottest month is July. July has a high of 85 degrees Fahrenheit.
July has a pleasant low of 63 degrees Fahrenheit.
January has a low average amount of rainfall coming in at 1.3 inches.
August's average of rainfall is 3.9 inches, however, and it's the most from any month of the year.
An average of 7.9 inches of snowfall comes from January.
May, June, July, August, September, and October have no snowfall at all, while their days being sunny and very bright.
June and July both have 15 hours of daylight per day.
January and December have 9.5 hours of sunlight every day.
Because it is located in Ohio, Metzger Marsh is a beautiful springtime with blooming plants and flowers nearby.
The marsh's autumn has a beautifully colored skies with vibrant reds, yellows, and more.
Summer days can range in humidity from little humidity to quite a lot.
Don't worry though, fall and winter are low in humidity.
A reservation of a specific plot of land for camping can be made up to 6 months prior.
If you put 50% of your deposit down, you can book a cabin 1 whole year before your visit.
You must pay the full balance of your cabin 30 days before your stay, or your reservation will be declined and the deposit is non-refundable.
Necessary items like cooking equipment, blankets, and small appliances are provided to make you feel comfortable and at home.
On the weekends, a minimum stay of 2 days is required. At some locations, week-long visits are mandatory, but at this marsh, they are not. So, the Metzger Marsh, in short, is a great place to take your family.
Not only does it have a rich history of being a vegetable farm, it provides a wonderful viewing area for a variety of fauna.
Those fauna include the northern shoveler, minks, the bald eagle, and freshwater drum.
And to have fauna, you have to have flora. Metzger Marsh doesn't nearly have enough flora because of an invasive species, the zebra mussel.
Thus, we are left with short grasses, cattails, phragmites, and seedling trees.
Even though it might not have a lot of flora, it's still a place you should put on your bucket list.
That you are correct. It's an amazing place to go if you're looking for a place to go fishing, hunting, kayaking, wildlife viewing, and trapping.
Remember, the best time to go to the marsh is in July because the temperature has a low of 63 degrees and a height of 85 degrees Fahrenheit.
You might not want to go to the marsh in January though. The temperature then tends to range from 13 to 35 degrees Fahrenheit.
Also, if you go to the Metzger Marsh in July, you'll have 15 hours a day to enjoy the marsh.
And if you go now, you can enjoy a full day of relaxation. Even better, your kids can enjoy actual nature and get away from their phones.
If you want to book a cabin to camp in, remember you have to pay in full at least 30 days before your stay. And remember, Metzger Marsh makes memories.